My name is Rehman. I graduated from the Department of Middle Eastern Studies at UT. I got my master's in Middle Eastern Languages and Cultures with a specialization in teaching Arabic as a foreign language to adults in 2014. I currently work as a program officer in the Asia region at the Solidarity Center. The Solidarity Center is an affiliate organization of the American Federation of Labor, Council of Industrial Organizations. So the first job I had after graduating was actually in the academy. I taught Arabic at the University of Oklahoma. I was a lecturer in Arabic, and my degree was in teaching Arabic as a foreign language. So, basically that path was charted for me. But a year into that job, I decided that I don't see myself in academia. And I decided to do a career pivot after 1 year of being in the academy. And that's when I made the decision to move to Washington, D.C. and leverage my language skills, primarily Arabic and Urdu, to break into international development. When I realized that, okay, I don't want to be in academia, I don't want to live in small college towns throughout my 20s. So I basically figured out, where do I have social capital? Like, what big city do I have the most social capital in? And those people are working in jobs and in organizations that interest me. And I narrowed it down to Washington, D.C. and New York City. And and I just landed upon Washington, D.C. because it seemed like just the job market was more appealing for people that speak languages. And I just found D.C. to be less intimidating than New York. So I took that leap of faith, moved to D.C. with no job. I just had a contract position at the University of Maryland to teach Arabic for 2 months. So that was kind of like my bridge. I did have to initially teach when I went to DC to have money. So I did the contract position at University of Maryland. Then I had an adjunct faculty position at Trinity Washington University while I was really working very, very hard. My network really, really hard to break into international development. And it took 6 months. It wasn't easy. It was a difficult time. Like, I still have memories and journal entries from that time, and it was rough. But I was determined. I had taken a big risk, and I knew that it was just a matter of time. I think deep down I knew that because of the friends I had from my program at UT. And I also did the Arabic flagship program at UT. So through the Arabic flagship program, I had peers from other universities that, like University of Michigan, University of Maryland, that were also in the DC area working in the international development space. So, they assured me that it's just a matter of time. All these things kind of have to match up, like meeting the right person at the right time, having the right person internally refer your resume. And that's something that I learned by just doing my time in DC, is that, you can write the best cover letters, you can write the best resume, but it really makes a difference if you connect with people at the place, at the organization that you're interested in working in. And, just have an informal conversation with them, make an impression on them, and, get their buy-in to support your application. So in my current role as a program officer in the Asia region, I support a project in Pakistan, which is also where my family, where we're originally from. So it's really nice to be connected to that part of the world professionally. And the project is about forced labor and child labor in the brick kiln sector. It's a very controversial topic in the region and also, of course, in Pakistan. And the project that I managed, we commissioned a research to basically study the situation as it stands today. There's been a lot of, literature that has been published about it, but we just wanted something that was really holistic and cumulative. So I helped design that research. I managed the research team for that. That was really interesting. I definitely used my research skills from grad school when I was doing that, writing the scope of work and, brainstorming research questions, things of that sort. And, based on that research, we designed workshops and trainings for trade unions, for parliamentarians in Pakistan, civil society organizations, brick kiln owners, brick kiln buyers, brick buyers. And that was all very interesting to be a part of that, designing training curricula. Again, I feel like I was able to use some of my skills from developing curriculum as a language teacher. And finally, what I think, all of this culminated to us funding a documentary to showcase the project, like from beginning to end, what the project achieved. And I just really enjoyed that. And being able to do all of that using my language skills was really great, because I think being able to communicate with people in the fields in the language that is native to them and that they're comfortable in just really made all the difference, in my opinion. I just felt like there was more openness and more equity in the way the project was delivered. So I really, go back to appreciating my commitment and dedication to keeping up my language skills.